Grady, how are you?
I'm great.
Dan Reeder from the Tribune. Monday had to be a little bit of a whirlwind for you. Can you kind of describe the emotions of that and also just starting new at 31, 32 years old here in Chicago?
Yeah, man. It definitely was a whirlwind, and but you know what? It come with the game. You know, as long as if you play as long as I have, and you want to keep playing, I mean, that time, it's inevitable almost. But my best days are still ahead of me, and I just kind of took it how it come, and through faith. Just trusting that something will come along. I think the perfect match came along when I had the opportunity to join this team, being a part of something that is going to start here special. Me being somebody who wants to be in a position to compete for championships, encourage the younger guys around me, and just really share my experience and my hunger for greatness to others who want to achieve it. I'm in a special place and a special time and a special moment where I'm supposed to be, and I'm just really, really trusting the process, man. And that's how I got here.
Can you recount those few hours of really leaving a place that you've been your entire career, and then obviously didn't have to wait long to find a new home?
Yeah, you said recount the time, like what? Oh yeah, I mean it was So I mean that time was like it's like your head is spinning. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to battle a lot of emotions, things like that. And but you also don't want to make emotional decisions and emotional reactions because you can feel a lot of things when you don't expect something to happen. Which we don't got to talk about too much. But you got to have I trust in my work, my faith, my resume, the things that's carried me through my career. Hard work, dedication, respecting the game, playing it the right way, and it came true. When I got the opportunity to come here. And a lot of times I never have been a free agent before, but a lot of times people think you become a free agent, the whole world gonna come after you, and just line up. Everybody want to get free agent, but sometimes it ain't the case. But all it takes is one team to really love you, love what you're about, follow, and I was fortunate enough to fall in a situation, and the love was mutual, and being able to just start here and have a fresh start is something that I'm super, super excited about. Being one place for 10 years is definitely something special. Atlanta was my hometown, is my hometown, with or without the Falcons. Atlanta will always have a special place in my heart, and I'll have a special place in the people there that supported me. But in this new chapter of my life, I'm so happy to be here in a great city like Chicago, an organization who has a history of just being, just dominant defense, legendary players, Hall of Famers. I'm watching from afar, be able to walk in the building that's associated with Walter Payton. I've been a two-time Walter Payton Man of the Year award nominee. I've met his family a couple of times. So the pride that I have in this place, I didn't even know it really lived into me until I walked into the building. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm just so fired up. Sorry, y'all.
Grady, Patrick Finley with the Chicago Sun-Times right here. I know there's nothing official yet, but the times that you matched up against Drew Dahlman in practice, what were those matchups like?
I mean, Drew is tough. Drew's smart, Stanford guy. He's big, strong, quick. I think something that makes Drew so difficult when you're a defensive lineman going against him, I think that his hat speed with the way he can reach nose tackles, even reach three techniques, be able to eject the three technique out when the guard make a base block, the power and knowing how to climb up. And I mean, working against him in Atlanta, he was so smart. And he had some great guys working with him as well. But to see his growth as a rookie to where he's come now, I mean, dude's a beast, man. I'm happy that he's going to be here, and I think he's going to bring a lot to this team.
Hi, Grady. Courtney Cronin, ESPN. How much of the Bears' investment in having two edge rushers here was, factored into your decision of wanting to come here?
Oh man, big time. No Montez Sweat, Atlanta guy. Haven't got to spend much time with him, but through mutual respect and mutual people that we definitely know about him. And when the Bears brought him here, that said a lot about how they feel about him too. So guy been dominant. So I'm fortunate to be able to play with him, and also the other signings that we made. I mean, I think it's just the effort that's being put into the front. I mean, coach believe in it. You're gonna win the game in the trenches, offensive, defensive line, and then for going through training camp, going through practice, I don't have better guys to sharpen my sword against. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna come every day and give you the all. I played against these guys, man, and it's been battles. So and I know what Drew about, and then we be able to practice against each other, iron sharpen iron, and it's gonna be. I think training camp gonna be fun. It's gonna be physical. me and Ben talked earlier. He asked my mind a little trash talk. I go right back at it with him. So it's gonna be competitive, man. So it's some new energy, new vibes in the building, and we want it all.
The edge guys always get the glory, but 36.5 career sacks is no slouch. How have you been able to be so disruptive from the interior for the last 10 years?
I think just being relentless in the pass rush on 36 sacks. I am the franchise leader in quarterback hits as well. And I'm, sometimes guys, gotta throw that in there. Sometimes you get seasons, sometimes where guys may have like 8 hits, but they might have 6 sacks. You're like, dang, but you might have a guy who have 20, 25 hits and have 3 or 4 sacks, but affecting the quarterback is the bottom line. Getting them off the spot, getting them uncomfortable. So to be able to be in a position from an interior standpoint, it means a lot, especially when you're going to have dominant guys from the outside coming in every direction and whatever else Coach Allen draw up, So being able to be a piece to add to this already group that's here, it means a lot.
Grady, Matt Zahn, CBS Chicago over here. You said you feel like your best days are still ahead of you. Obviously, you've had some pretty good days in your career. So at age 31, what gives you the confidence that you still have your best days in front of you?
Because if I didn't have that confidence, I wouldn't be sitting here. If I got comfortable after my first contract extension, I wouldn't be sitting here. If I got comfortable after my second contract extension, I wouldn't be sitting here. And at the end of the day, this new contract that I got with a new team is just motivating me, and I'm gonna be like that till the day I can't do this no more. But until that, I'm gonna always strive to be better. I'm gonna always strive to learn, and you never really figure it all out. The day you think you figured it all out is you're gonna go down, and so that's what I'm excited about, and that's what I'm confident in. My body is good, my body is strong, and my mind is hungry to learn. I'm just in a position to where I'm in a special place at the right time around the right people, and I'm super excited for what's to come.
Do you still feel like a young guy?
We about to start OTAs. We're gonna line it up. They're gonna see that strength, that speed, all that. So you don't know me obviously yet, but you'll see. You get to learn, and I'm confident in my abilities to be highly productive and have my best seasons still ahead of me.
Grady, I'm over here to your left. Herb Howard with the Bigs, man. You talked about trash talking with Coach. I saw a mic'd up clip with you. Y'all was playing the Packers, and you passionately told Jordan Love to pipe down.
Go ahead, finish it. What else I'll say?
I can't. You know what I mean? I'm glad you know what I'm talking about, though. Was that just a regular football interaction, or was that something just a little bit more?
Man, when you playing ball, man, doing this, being professional and being able to talk and communicate with people is something. But when you playing ball, you cross them lines, you got to be able to go in that dark place, And sometimes what happened in that dark place, it get a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? And just being a competitor. And I talked about mic'd up with some of the new media team here, and I was like, yeah, I know I got some crazy ones. And that was released. So the stuff that's not released got to be super crazy. But you got to have that dog in you. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Jordan Love is a good quarterback. But my thing is. So if y'all already can't hit the quarterback so many different ways. So first of all, I chased him down the field over 50 yards. I went and caught him. So I got that speed on me too. And that was 2 years ago, so I'm only getting faster. So then to walk away from me talking mess, what we doing? We ain't, you know what I'm saying? But I'm excited to get to go against him 2 times a year now, and just try to help this organization get some wins over that other team.
Hey Grady, Alex Shapiro, Chicago Sports Network, right here, right in the middle. Here you go.
Gotcha.
Hey there. Over the large portion of your career, you've been an extremely durable player. I'm just curious, what has been the key for you to stay on the field consistently throughout your career?
I think the work that you put in the off season, the conditioning, the training, the things that people don't see, things that you do when people aren't watching, the time that you spend away from the facility is very critical, and everything counts. Sometimes in life you think you can separate things and, maybe I do this here, but how you do anything is how you do everything. And that's what's been able to keep me healthy. And then the year I did get hurt in 23 it was a reset for me, knowing that I did everything I did to be ready and to be able to, go through an ACL injury was a new challenge for me. and also gave me the perspective that because even up to that point I only missed 2-3 games in my whole career, so I'm thinking like, I've got this figured out, to have my body right, do this and that. For that to happen, and happen on like a not even a hard play, that just gave me the reminder, just don't take this for granted, and the journey that I had to take to go from a week 8 injury, a knee injury, and be able to be ready for training camp the following year, not play with it, to give my all every single day. It took me to another level of preparation, hunger, appreciation, because when you're removed from something that's so important to you and you physically can't do the things you're used to doing, even at the beginning of post-surgery rehab, not being able to, go to the bathroom by yourself, just small things, even like protecting your family, the things, what I'm saying, like just being a little bit enabled. As a man, it challenges you in a way that only if you was in that position you can learn from. And that's a position that things that I would never have learned if I didn't go through that. So that was a reason, so be able to come back, play a full season, be productive, and that was one of my goals, and I'm super proud of myself for that. But also being more removed from that injury, I'm just gonna get better. And so I'm glad for that moment, which was a hard moment, but I learned a lot.
Grady, what kind of leadership do you think you're going to bring to this defensive line? I mean, it's a relatively younger group, and you're kind of the elder statesman coming in.
I think just going to be myself, working every day, putting in work day in and day out, giving tips where they're willing to receive, and just hanging out with them. I think being around the guys is going to be special. I think the time we spend with each other on the off season is going to be critical, especially on the field, and just grinding, pushing each other to as hard as we can, and just being the best. And I think we all looking for our next level. You know what I'm saying? And me being somebody who really don't rest on the things that I've done, trying to look forward and be better. I think that's something to where it shows the guys that we all in this together. I'm not coming to, just come and try to demand it. They may know of me, but they don't know me yet. We got to take time to learn each other, spend time, and we got to grind together. We got to bleed together. And that's what I'm excited about, being in a new place and being to have a fresh start for myself, as well. And because, when you at a place for so long, when people come in, it can be it's like people don't want to like overstep or like say stuff. Ain't none of that here, we all in it together, we all in it together. And that's one thing I definitely want my teammates to know. But I'm gonna work every day, and I'm never gonna ask anybody to do anything that I'm not willing to do myself. But I'm just super excited to be a part of this locker room, and that's really it.